Hi travelers, I wanted to read a book to you today. Here we go. It's called, Is My Shirt Getting Smaller? Roo hopped out of bed early one morning and put on his favorite shirt. But this morning, something was different. Today, Roo had to tug very hard just to get it over his head. When he did, the shirt seemed tight. Is my shirt getting smaller? He wondered. At breakfast, Roo sat in the same chair he sat in every day. But this time, Roo's feet almost touched the floor. I don't think this has ever happened before, thought Roo. Oh no, is my chair getting smaller too? Here's your oatmeal, said Kanga, handing Roo his favorite bowl. Roo ate it all, but he wanted more. That must have been a smaller bowl than I usually have, he thought. Mama, Roo said, everything in our house is shrinking. Really? Kanga said with a smile. What makes you think so, dear? Well, Roo said, this morning my shirt got smaller, and when I sat down, my feet could almost touch the floor. And look! Roo held up his empty bowl. I ate all of my oatmeal, which I never do. My bowl must have gotten smaller too. Kanga said thoughtfully. I wonder what's happening. Before Kanga had a chance to explain, Tigger came bouncing through the door. Ooh, 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 hey buddy boy, hey buddy boy, ooh, hey buddy boy, called Tigger. Any good morning? And good morning to you, Mrs. Kanga. Tigger, Tigger, cried Roo, jumping up and down. Our house is shrinking. You don't say, said Tigger. What? That would be something. What if everything in the wood is getting smaller? Asked Roo. We'd better go investigate, said Tigger as he and Roo bounced out the door. Their first stop was the sandy pit. Roo hopped across it. Then he turned to Tigger and said, It took me only 3 hops to get across. It used to take me 5. The sandy pit must be shrinking. What do you know? The wood is getting smaller. Yippery! Shouted Tigger. Then for once, Tigger paused to think. At least I think, Yippery. Let's go tell everyone, said Roo, leading Tigger towards Owl's house. Owl, Owl, Roo called out, but there was no answer. Tigger and Roo climbed up anyway. Owl wasn't home, but his friends saw a note pinned to his door. There he is, cried Tigger, over in that tree. Come here, little buddy, and I'll carry you down. I can get down by myself, said Roo. Then Roo's eyes got big and round, but I never could before. Owl's tree must be shrinking. Owl, Roo cried from down below. We have something to tell you. Owl flew down to greet his friends. I hope it's good news on this wonderful morning. You see, my little friends have finally grown big and strong enough to fly, and I'm teaching them how. Then Owl turned and called out as loudly as he could. Everyone fly on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Suddenly, the air was filled with little birds swooping and soaring along. Very good, called Owl. Then he turned to Tigger and Roo. Now, what is it you wanted to tell me? Your house is shrinking. The sandy pit is shrinking. The wood is shrinking, said Roo, hopping up and down. Ridiculous, but true, said Tigger. Oh dear, said Owl. Then he called his little friends. Everyone, practice flying home. Lessons are over for the day. Yay!